And that's the first step of skincare. What is up, everyone? It is your girl Luna Monét, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my nighttime skincare routine that I have been loving. I've honestly cultivated this in the last few months. I feel like it not only makes my makeup look bomb in the morning, but it just really hydrates, smooths my skin. Some of these products are brightening. Some of these are for overnight exfoliation with hyaluronic acids, all that jam. So it's definitely been a process of finding the right products that work for my skin, but I feel like I've done a good job of finding the things that really just kind of create a really flawless base. And I think, you know, I've always said this, that key to a flawless base is your skincare and also your nutrition. Look at my little baby hairs. They be looking like, I have a friend and she says that every time my baby hairs in the back of my head come out, like at the nape of my neck, she's like, it looks like you've been running around on a playground all day. And it does. I gotta bobby pin that. Hold on. Starting off my skincare, I am taking the Velvet Cleansing Milk from Stratia Skin and just working that into my face. I felt like it was easier for me to just speed this up because I filmed this for another video that you will see on TikTok. But I'm just massaging it into my skin and then rinsing this off. It's nothing too intense. It's no foaming, but I love this for an easy cleanse. So once my skin is completely cleansed and dried, I'm going to go in with my Good Molecules Discoloration Serum. This is amazing. For one, it's like $6, or like $8, I think. So super affordable, super cheap, but it's formulated with ceteryl trinexate mesylate to target discoloration and prominent or uneven skin tone. Now, I don't get, like, when I was younger, I think it's called melasma. Is that melasma? I don't know. When I was younger and the sun would hit me and like I didn't put sunscreen on, I would get like really white spots. Now that I'm older, for some reason I don't. But I like using this because it keeps my skin super bright and it keeps it from really being dull. And I like to do like what all the girlies do, and I just honestly drop it on my face and get it going. And just rub it in. You can use this morning and night, which is nice because it's not overly powerful for your skin. So if you're someone that maybe has more sensitive skin, or you feel like for some reason, I know there's some discoloration like serums that are really powerful and you cannot use them in the morning. So if that is one, just honestly use that one at night. But this one is formulated that you can use it morning and night, which is amazing. Next, I use my Stratia Liquid Gold Moisturizer. Just pump a little bit into my hand. I do about 3 pumps, honestly. I've been using this for a minute. It's barely even making a dent. This is a lightweight, like skin barrier kind of strengthening moisturizer. It's gonna be packed with ceramides and cranberry oil. I even like rosehip oil. This honestly has changed my skin. Now, it's not necessarily that it's like the best moisturizer in the planet, but the way that it really soaks into my skin, it creates such a silky base, and my foundation layers on top of it so beautifully. Like, my skin is just so smooth. A lot of people have mixed opinions about this, whether you put eye cream last or eye cream first. I do this before my last step. So this is my Innis Retinol Alternative Eye Cream. This is a plant-based retinol eye cream that honestly doesn't cause any interactions. It's super lightweight. I always think of like eye creams as this is something you want to work up to the skin, but it's also something that you want to last the longest. Now, what I mean by that is I don't like to necessarily work my moisturizer into my eye cream, much more like my eye cream into my moisturizer. So even if I bring it a little bit lower on my orbital bone, it's still gonna work its way up, but it's also just gonna like help hydrate and smooth this area, because your skin area is like the thinnest skin on the body. So your eyelids and around here, that's why a lot of people, if they get that melasma, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, when they get the melasma under their eye, it's kind of like a buildup of calcium, at least to like what I know. And sometimes people get it because their eye creams or their moisturizers are too thick for their skin. So with this, I bring it up around like my brow and just really working it around that area to really hydrate my skin. If you've watched the last few videos, my skin is still kind of raw. Like, I'm not like, it's not necessarily raw, it's been almost a week and a half. It still has some texture, and I just think that's just because it's like healing, kind of like a scab, you know. It's still kind of scabbing a little bit, but this moisturizer, this eye cream is really gonna help kind of, I don't know, heal it and like hydrate it a little bit more, I lock everything in with an oil. I've used so many different oils in my lifetime, from Dewy Beauty oil to the Biossance oil, which solid, that's a 10 out of 10 for me. I've even used the Anastasia oil, the hydrating oil, so many, but the Fortify oil from Stratia as well is phenomenal. So this is called a meticulous balanced facial oil. It's very meticulous in the word, but I just take a couple drops and honestly just press it into my skin. Any oil that I work with, I press it into my skin. This oil has marula, tamaruno, jojoba, cranberry, even chamomile oil in there to kind of help soothe, but it's really meant to kind of balance out that moisture barrier in the skin while also locking in the moisture level. And when I say, like, my skin always looks just so flawless after I do this skincare routine. I'll sometimes work in a physical exfoliator, but realistically it's just not necessary. I think I use so many different like chemical exfoliators on my skin that I don't feel the need to really scrape my skin up and really get in there, you know? I also cannot forget my last and final step. That's a lie. I think I have like 3 more steps, okay? I always have to go to bed with a lip balm, something. This is from Kopari. Oh my God, I love this one so much. Before I spritz my skin, I'm actually gonna go in. You're supposed to do this on bare skin, but I really don't feel like it makes that much of a difference in my brows. This is the Anastasia Brow Genius. This is a super stacked complex component. It has everything from red Korean ginseng to peptides, panthenol to help tame, a castor oil complex that's really gonna help kind of hydrate the brow but also create a more manageable brow. So for me, like, I already have thick brows. I don't necessarily need to grow my brow. I do sometimes feel like when I'm not drinking a lot of water or necessarily taking care of my body, which that happens, my brows become very brittle, or they become a little bit more like sporadic and unmanageable, and this helps create a more manageable brow for myself. But if you're someone who has more of a sparse brow, this is going to create a very healthy environment for that brow hair to flourish. And lastly, in my nighttime skincare routine, but I use this morning and night as well, this is my Innis Free Dewy Glow Mist. I've talked about this on TikTok. I talk about this with my friends. Absolutely phenomenal. This is a spray on toner that instantly brightens the skin but also hydrates it. It has the finest mist. And it just smells like Japanese cherry blossom. I know it's jujuberry blossom, but it smells a lot like Japanese cherry blossom. It's very calming, especially if you're gonna do it at night, because then you're just kind of like bathing in aromatherapies a little bit, you know? And that Booskie is my nighttime skincare routine, so I will link all the products down below. Actually, it's nice because these products can actually be used morning and night. They're not necessarily just specified for nighttime, but this is the routine that I use more at night, because I feel like when I wake up in the morning, I don't necessarily need to do such a hefty skincare routine. I'll like cleanse, hydrate, maybe put an oil on and my SPF. I'm not gonna do a full spectrum skincare routine. That's why I like to take my time at night. That's also my time to decompress and really be with myself. So if you like this video, remember to follow these handles, subscribe, like, comment, and share, and let's be part of the Booskie fam together. I'm actually going to film another video right now, so look out for that one, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.